Hey guys, what's up? Trump was just on Flagrant with Andrew Schultz, and they just discussed the dictator rumor. So let's watch this. What is Trump going to be a dictator? Let's hear what he says.
All right, there's one thing I want to give you, a rumor I'd like to give you a chance to dispel. Far left, I think, says this thing that, oh, if Donald Trump wins, he's never going to cede power. Then they have some clip of you saying,
Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again.
Don't believe this is true. I want to give you a chance to publicly say that's nonsense, just so you can publicly speak to any moderates out there.
So what I said, Christians tend to vote at a very low percentage for some reason. I said, look, our country's in big trouble, really big trouble with the border, with all the problems. We can solve the problem. But vote this one time. After that, we're not going to need it to. This is the most important election in the history of our country. Vote for this most important election. And then if you don't want to vote, we're going to have elections, but you don't have to vote because it's going to go along swimmingly.
That's how I interpreted it.
That's how That's how they interpreted it too.
They know what you're saying.
You got to vote this time because we can't wait 4 years. That's what I meant by it. It means we got to fix it. And then it's going to work beautifully. It's going to run beautifully. We're going to have elections every 2 years and every 4 years. It's going to be great.
I just want to give you a chance to say that to moderators.
So what do you think about that? Is he really a dictator, or does he think he's going to fix the country? The way I see it, right now we have the oligarchy, which if you're not sure what an oligarchy is, the government running things behind the shadow. Like Biden doesn't know what's happening. Someone else is running the country behind him. Kamala, her sister, was the campaign manager for Hillary Clinton. Why do you think she's in a position of power? She has no accreditation to be there. Anyways, people are running the show behind the scenes, and it's those people who are trying to take Donald Trump out, whether it's with lies, slander, defamation. They tried to impeach him for years. They tried lying about Russia. They tried to associate him with all this other stuff, whatever. Then they take him to court cases, trying to get him to have felonies or whatever crap they're trying to do. Now they're straight up just trying to kill him. I mean, they have 2 assassination attempts, and they're trying to take him out. Why does a group of people want him out so bad? What is he threatening? Is he threatening your livelihood or their livelihood? And I think he said at one time, they don't want him, they want you. They're just going through him to get to you. And I think that's where we're at as a country. I've never thought a president could change the course of reality because, in my opinion, they have a face, and then the people end up blaming that person. Like they all started to blame Bush, and then they replaced Bush with Biden or with Obama. And then Obama has, 180 scandals or whatever it is. Obama's a bad guy. We got to replace him. Then they put in Trump. They put Trump in, but they divide the country using Trump. That was what he was, supposed to be a wedge between the people to get us apart from each other, which is working pretty well. And then they replace him with Biden. Oh, everybody's blaming Biden. Let's go Brandon, the economy, the blah, blah, blah. It's really the oligarchy is controlling this. But then they replace the face with Kamala, Now it's Kamala's problem. She's the bad person. And then they're going to replace her with somebody and replace while the oligarchy stays in control for all of time. So do we have a dictatorship anyways? Yeah, the oligarchy is in control. That's what it is. And they put up a face to blame every 4 years for a new person to blame. Sometimes, that person stays in for 8 years, but generally it's every 4 years you get rid of the face to blame, and the system always stays the same. The system's always taking away your rights. The system's always taking away your freedoms. The system is the problem. And the system exists always. It's the dictator behind the face of the president. Our left versus right dichotomy of choosing a president never changes the shadow government behind the president. But in this election, I think in my lifetime, we're seeing the oligarchy versus Trump. We're seeing that shadow government, that shadow thing that can't control Trump, and they want to get rid of him. It's pretty obvious how bad they want to get rid of him. Just that alone should make you want to go vote for the guy. He doesn't want to be a dictator. There is already a dictatorship in power. It's called the oligarchy. It's a shadowy group of people that control the narrative, the presidents, the media. They control everything that you're being told. That's a dictatorship. We already have that. And these people always project. They project that Donald Trump's going to be the dictator because they are the dictator. And they're offering up their puppet, Kamala, right now, who will be replaced by somebody else. And you just watched Kamala replace Biden in live, you know, she didn't even get a vote, but got replaced perfectly. He wasn't doing good, got replaced. So that would be it. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. My wife's calling me. Have a good day. Peace.